Let's take a look at question 1.1 from the 2018 November paper from the Department of Education. Factorize the following expressions fully. Let's take a look at 1.1.1. 4x minus x cubed. We are given the expression 4x minus x cubed. So step 1 will be to identify the common factor, and in this case both terms have x in common, so we can factor x out of the expression. Then we have x, inside the brackets we have 4 minus x squared. Step 2, factor further by recognizing that 4 minus x squared is a difference of squares. So now, if we factorize 4 minus x squared, it becomes 2 minus x multiplied by 2 plus x. So the fully factorized expression is x multiplied by 2 minus x multiplied by 2 plus x. So you will get 1 mark for factoring out x, and then you will get 1 mark for recognizing and factoring the difference of squares. Let's take a look at 1.1.2. We are given the quadratic expression x squared plus 15x minus 54. So what we'll do first is we will write down all the factors of 54, which is the constant term. Now let's start with that. We'll write down the factor pairs. 1 times 54, 2 times 27, 3 times 18, and 6 times 9. Now remember, we are looking for two numbers that multiply to give negative 54 and add to give 15, which is the coefficient of x. So what about 1 and 54? If we take, for example, negative 1 and 54, we can get negative 54 if we multiply these two numbers. But if we add them, we will not get positive 15. What about 2 and 27? If we add them, for example, negative 2 plus 27 or positive 2 plus negative 27, we will not get positive 15. What about 3 and 18? If we take negative 3 and positive 18, it multiplies to negative 54 and adds to positive 15. So what we'll do now is we'll rewrite the middle term using negative 3 and 18. So we have x squared minus 3x plus 18x minus 54. And then we group the terms and then we factor each group. So we have x multiplied by x minus 3 plus 18 multiplied by x minus 3. Now we factor out the common binomial factor, which is x minus 3. And this gives us x minus 3 multiplied by x plus 18. So you will get 1 mark for correctly identifying the factors negative 3 and 18. And you will get 1 mark for factoring the expression as x minus 3 multiplied by x plus 18. Let's take a look at question 1.1.3 from the 2018 November paper. We are given the expression y minus xy plus x minus 1. So what we'll do first is we'll group the terms in pairs. So we can rearrange the terms and factor common elements from each group. So then we have y multiplied by 1 minus x minus 1 multiplied by 1 minus x. The next thing that we do is we factor out the common binomial 1 minus x. So both terms now contain 1 minus x as a factor, so we can factor it out. So then we have y minus 1 multiplied by 1 minus x. This is the fully factorized expression. So you will get 1 mark for the correct grouping of terms, and then you will get 1 mark for the change of sign and factoring out the common factor 1 minus x, And then you will get 1 mark for the final correct factorized form.
And that's a wrap on today's fascinating journey through the world of knowledge. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our ever-growing community of curious minds. We can't wait to embark on new educational adventures together.